I dropped it in there. But yeah, that's the story of how I got my first placement. NLE Choppa Exotic.
From a young age, seen a lot of killings. All of that shit turned me to a villain. Where you at? I'm tryna find out where you chillin'. Pull up lick shot, got these pussy niggas pillin'.
So NLE Choppa dropped the song called Exotic. How it happened was I started off doing tutorials on YouTube and melody tutorials, drum tutorials. Then I linked with producers like Furno. Who else did I link with? I linked with a bunch of different producers that found me from my tutorials. And then I got in a group chat. And then Palaze, Proud by Palaze. Let me show y'all his Instagram real quick. Proud Palaze. So this guy, Proud Palaze, one of my favorite producers, was in one of the group chats. So yeah, Palaze was in the group chat, I think, and he was like, I kind of approached him to send samples, and he was like, yeah, for sure, send samples. And then what happened is he uploaded a beat with that sample, with a sample that I sent him, and that became the exotic beat right here. So this was like a Drake x Sway Lee type beat before he changed the title on the thumbnail and everything. Even if you go on the song, yeah, it's a Sway Lee thing. And this was October 31st, 2019. I remember around this time I was still in like university and shit. And I was contemplating dropping out because I really didn't want to be there. But I wasn't making enough money off music and shit, so I was like, I still gotta stay in school. But I was grinding out them samples heavy. And then, so this is October 31st, basically November. He dropped this on YouTube. Then the next month, I randomly see on Instagram NLE Choppa. He made a snippet to this. Roll up exotic snippet. So imagine young Cookup going on Instagram, right? Just scrolling through his timeline, and then you go on your explore page and you see this shit. So you got NLE Choppa, and then I'm like, hold on, is that my beat? Is that my guitar? And then I send this to Palace, and then we're like super excited. We got like an NLE Choppa placement. And this was December, yeah. That was December 2019. So that was like a month and a half after we uploaded this beat on YouTube. Yo, what's good, YGin? So after that, we were just waiting for the song to come out. We're like, oh, is he gonna drop the song, whatever. And then I think around January. So let's check when this dropped. Yeah, January. So around January 2020, after the New Year's and shit, the video actually leaked, and then he decided to drop it, and that was my first placement. That's how it came about. And yeah, then he uploaded to Spotify, I think, in February. Yeah, that was my first placement. And it's crazy because NLE Choppa is not a bad artist to have your first placement with. You really went ballistics all facts. This is like crazy. It's crazy that this whole story happened, to be honest. But yeah, NLE Choppa out all people. It's like he was popping at the time too. He still is popping. Like he was going crazy and shit. I was popping. I was like playing his music every time and shit. I remember the first time I heard NLE Choppa's music, I was at a basketball game because I used to play basketball in high school. And I was hearing his music. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this artist? I think I heard what's that one song he did? Shot of Flow 2 or 3. I don't know which one I heard. But yeah. And literally a year later, after like grinding on YouTube, making packs, I finally got a placement, and it ended up being NLE Choppa. And the melody in the placement, you can get it in one of my packs. I think it's the second ever guitar sample packs. I dropped it in there. But yeah, that's the story of how I got my first placement. NLE Choppa Exotic.
From a young age, seen a lot of killings. All of that shit turned me to a villain. Where you at? I'm tryna find out where you chillin'. Pull up lick shot, got these pussy niggas pillin'. Boy, I pull up and I leave this shit yellow tape. Where these niggas tryna send them up to heaven gate. I miss my niggas, they embedded in my memory. Green light gang, bullets hit you, you ain't getting great.